Stick to that queue, because we're about to fill it with the best of TV and streaming for you this Wednesday.
Tonight, it is the last hurrah for the Dunphy and Pritchett clans as we say goodbye to Modern Family.
Plus, we'll review the groundbreaking Netflix series, Feel Good.
Then Andre and I will shout out some rad LGBTQ movies.
So get ready, it's time for your Wednesday Fresh Daily.
Hey, I'm Maud Garrett.
And I'm Andre Meadows.
Each weekday, we are here to let you know what to watch because there's so much stuff out there.
We also got our own opinions, and we are not shy.
No, sometimes they're lovely, sometimes it's... So let's take a look at what to watch this Wednesday.
There's a new episode of 20s tonight at 10 on BET. This is the second to last episode for season 1. We're both big fans of its creator, Emmy-winning writer, producer, and actress extraordinaire Lena Waithe. While Lena might not star in 20s, it's based on her life as an awkward, aspiring queer TV writer of color trying to make it in Hollywood.
I do need a writer's PA.
I'll take it.
Finally got a job. Oh, she is very stylish. Or he, or maybe that's the they. Unclear.
The show has a 93% rating on the tomato meter and a 100% score with audiences. Hey, Lena is a trailblazer, so check out 20s tonight on BET.
Also at 10 on FXX is the penultimate episode of Dave, starring rapper Lil Dicky. The comedy series, executive produced by Kevin Hart, is loosely based on Lil Dicky's life trying to become a rapper.
Do you realize that I'm dating a rapper who I've never heard rap out loud? Will you rap for me right now? Oh my God, rap for me.
Look. No.
YG, Lil Dicky.
What up, man? Good to meet you.
The show may be rotten with a 58% critic score, but you guys are loving it, giving it an 88% audience score. And the show's on track to surpass Donald Glover's Atlanta as the most watched comedy series on FX networks.
And after 11 seasons and 248 episodes, the two-part series finale of Modern Family airs tonight on ABC at 9. The mockumentary-style sitcom has earned 82 Emmy nominations and won 22 of them.
Welcome to your nightmare.
We lost our baby in the car and people are judging us.
I'm gonna break it! Sir, please tell your wife to relax.
That's a man.
The show's been highly rated throughout its run. It's actually got a series average of 86%, and that's both from critics and audiences.
And to honor the series, ABC's also airing a 1-hour documentary about the mockumentary called A Modern Farewell at 8, right before the finale.
Well, Andre, all good things must come to an end. How will you remember Modern Family?
I remember this show exploding onto the scene when it first came out and me watching it every single week. The mockumentary style, of course, has been seen in shows like The Office and Parks and Rec, but attaching that to a family sitcom was very interesting, especially with this cast of great characters. I will say I fell off the series a little bit around the time that Blackish came out, started watching that more instead. But this is a wonderful, funny series that's going to be in syndication and streaming for quite some time. So I'm always going to be able to catch episodes and enjoy every single time I watch it.
Yeah, this show is all about if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's why it got 11 seasons. That is so impressive. It just delivered everything, exactly what we needed, I believe. It did a few different things with like diversity and setting up an interesting family structure. And that's why I think people were just ready for this show. Plus, it made Sofia Vergara the highest paid woman in television. That's cool. So our picks for Wednesday are 20s on BET, Dave on FXX, and Modern Family on ABC. Every weekday on Fresh Daily, we discuss a TV show or movie that we feel you should be adding to your queue. And today it's the comedy drama series called Feel Good on Netflix. And it's been getting a lot of buzz right now.
Stand-up comedian Mae Martin stars in this British export that tackles the complications of love, addiction, sobriety, and sexuality.
I'm Mae, I'm an addict.
Where'd you get this?
In jail. As you know, I am an addict.
Oh, Jesus.
New me, new life. I have everything under control.
And yes, that is Lisa Kudrow playing Mae's very judgmental mother. Well, the critics are feeling good about Feel Good, giving it a 100% certified fresh rating.
And the audience score is not that far behind. You guys are giving it 98%. So what are people saying?
Caroline Franke from Variety says that the 6-episode season feels low-key, insightful, and real in a way that so much of TV tries to be, but rarely achieves quite like this.
Totally agree with Caroline there. Meanwhile, Rotten Tomatoes user Tina E is loving the performances, saying the characters are fantastic. I laugh out loud constantly. So Maud, do you feel good about Feel Good?
I am feeling good here. I just think it's such a wonderfully modern take on a love story here. It feels effortless. It's so easy to binge. I've been watching so much of it and again, laughing but also processing.
Yeah.
It deals with some themes like anxiety, which is like really interesting to see from May's perspective. And you know that this is a real take, pretty much like an excerpt from her life, which was really cool. Plus, a random Lisa Kudrow appears. Sure.
I know, Lisa Kudrow in this, so great as May's mom, who's supportive but also mean. It's like you love her character and hate her character at the same time. It's so great. And it's able to take heavy subjects like drug addiction and the ups and downs of stand-up comedy and being able to make something kind of fun and interesting about it. It's definitely British humor. It's not as sanitized and not the same way that we see a lot of our American comedies. But for people that like that style, I think this is a fun one to watch. Now it's time for Fresh Picks, where we recommend a TV series or movie inspired by something we discussed earlier in the show.
Since we've been talking feel-good and 20s, we thought we'd recommend a really cool LGBTQ movie. Andre, you're first.
I'm going to go with Tangerine from 2015. This independent film is so entertaining to watch. And just like Feel Good, it has a lot of comedic elements and characters while still also dealing with some drama and heavy-handed stuff. And it's all shot on iPhones, the entire thing. And it's beautifully shot as well. So it's amazing they were able to do that. And Maya Taylor is the first openly transgender person to win a major acting award, winning the 2016 Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Female. So it's got that accolade going for it as well. Very good movie. Definitely say check it out.
I'm going to have to go with the 2018 sweet coming-of-age movie, Love, Simon. This movie is all about a teenager who's just in the closet and does not know how to deal with his sexuality because he's still in high school. It is set to inspire and to influence, so much so that Keenan Lonsdale, who plays the love interest in this, came out as bisexual after he wrapped the movie because he was so inspired about the message of this film. Really worth watching.
That's a really good choice. Well, that's your Wednesday Fresh Daily. Ma, what are you watching tonight?
I'm actually so inspired by this whole segment that I'm going to rewatch Call Me By Your Name. It was just announced that it's going to get a sequel.
That's awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, go forth and binge.